about the local music scene. Each month, I'll introduce you a new band and other aspects of the Chicago and Aurora area music underground. This month, you'll meet two Aurora bands, local favorites Shadoz and Lock-It. So if you're going to waste your life sitting in front of the television, watch this program. We'll be back right after this.
Welcome back. I'm Derek, and this is The Speed of Sound. Each month, I'll be bringing you new music, so if you like what you see or hear, at the end of the show, I'll have a mailing address where you can send any comments or demos if you have a band and are interested in appearing on the show. But for now, let me introduce you to Shadoz.
A heavy metal, you know, possibly a speed metal, you could say, or you could just, you know, because people say we sound kind of like a Testament, Megadeth, Metallica. So Megadeth's been labeled as speed metal, and Metallica I've always considered heavy metal, and I've heard people call Testament like a thrash. Whether all those labels are true, I don't know, but so I would just consider it metal.
If anything, you would compare it to more like Megadeth or Metallica, you know. And our music, basically, I mean, that's our influences are more like Spread Eagle, Dangerous Toys. Those are our main influences, but we were able to play heavy metal the best, you know. It was what we could do better than any other style of music, so. But I think we got our own style too, so we'll see what happens, you know, what people think.
We're not like a thrash band. We're more along the lines of like Metallica or Megadeth or you know, something like that. A lot of people think that we're thrash, but we're not, you know, we're just metal with a twist, I guess.
And we're trying to get to play out maybe at least once a week, but lately we've been doing like maybe twice a week for a couple weeks, and then we'll have a break for a couple weeks, and then do another 2 weeks a week. So we try to get out of that. We just don't want to play too much in our own area so that people don't get tired of it, you know. So they'll get, you know, want to, you know, just come check us out. Because if they see you too many times, they're just like, well, they'll be here next week, you know. We want people to look forward to check us out.
A lot of times, you know, if you're not a well-known band, it's hard to get people to come to your shows. You know, some shows will be not so good, and other ones will be really good. You know, where we'll have a lot of people.
We usually play out. We've been playing out about almost a show a week, almost. We just did a show on the weekend, which was 2 shows in a week. But normally we do at least 2 shows a month, you know, for sure, usually.
Aurora is a lot funner because of the fact that we know so many, you know, this is our town. But Chicago is a little more colder. People, the fans don't come up to you and, you know, hey, you guys are great. You may get a few, but usually they'll keep to themselves, and then you'll see them later on at your shows. But in Aurora, everybody's, it's a lot more. I think it's a lot more. into your brain, I just want you to know that I know what you're thinking. And you're thinking about the speed of sound here on Aurora Community Television. I'm Scott Loftus from Y108. Think about the speed of sound. It's not as fast as the speed of light, but it is very fast. And it's illegal in most metropolitan areas because of sonic rules. So you're watching it here on Community Television in Aurora, the land of winning cars. And make sure you rock out on Y108 too. Yeah! Oh, my family, they've always known what was going to happen. It was inevitable that I was going to, jam in a band. I didn't expect it, I didn't expect this much support from the, I didn't know how we were going to sound. We just kind of came out and did our thing, Luckily, everybody digs it, so we get supported pretty much. I haven't had any criticism too much.
My friends, 100%, they're all behind me. My family, they wish me luck. That's about it. They're not into the whole idea and necessarily behind me on it, but they wish me, if that's what I'm gonna do, to do it and be happy with it.
My friends, within everybody likes the band. What we're doing. My family, some of them think, well, it's just like a phase, I guess, he's going through, or, a couple of them came to our shows, but, they don't really show support, outwardly. I don't know what they really think, I've never really asked them.
They're buying taste, and supporting us all the way, so. They're seeing that basically this is what we want to do, and they're not going to help us, we're still going to do it. So, I got all my support from my family. In fact, it's playing my house, so my mom listens to the racket 3 times a week, so that's got to be supported.
A lot of bands just stay stagnant, we want to try and take it as far as we can, and, eventually get on a record label. Stop having to work all the time for a living, just write music.
We want to take it all the way, we want to play Alpine Valley, Rosemont, fucking Moscow Peace Festival, whatever, I don't care. It's just anything big, would be exciting, so as far as our music will take us, is where we'll go.
I don't have anything else in my life, man. This is it. This is what I'm doing, this is all I know how to do. I could never work 9 to 5. It's just not my style. People like Pat, they could always resort to their job full time and make probably good money, but unfortunately I don't have that, so I don't have a choice. But I don't want to have a choice. I would rather know it's a do or die situation. If I don't make it, I don't make it.
Right when we got our equipment, we decided, it was like, this is what we're gonna do, and we've always had that attitude. I mean, even when we were kids, we always wanted to be in a band. Always. It's not something that, ever slipped our mind. It's always been what we wanted to do. And we're going to take this as far as it'll take us. I mean, no matter what, if we tried to put down our instruments and just say, well, we're not going to do this anymore, it wouldn't work. We would still be screwing around with our instruments, if not forming a new band right away, So, as far as this will take us, unless we just get burned out or something, but I can imagine that happening because it's all we think about and do. That's all we like doing, it's all we look forward to. So we'll see what happens.
Dieses Blutdruck regt los und der Herr